Imagine stepping into a tiny backyard where nothing is expensive, yet everything feels intentional. A line of old glass bottles catches the sun and spills soft color onto the soil, like stained glass laid gently on the earth. You take one step forward, and the edge of the garden becomes a quiet mosaic, broken plates turned into a ribbon of pattern and memory. Along the fence, clear jars hold herbs and flowers, and you can actually see the roots pressed against the glass, as if the garden is showing you how life begins. And suddenly, you realize the most beautiful borders aren't bought, they are noticed. They start with whatever you already have, waiting to become part of your garden story. Welcome back to Backyard Fortune, the little corner of the internet where small spaces and everyday trash turn into gardens that feel like home. Today we're exploring beautiful DIY-friendly garden borders made from things you probably already have: bottles, jars, broken plates, old wood, rope, and tiny forgotten pieces that still hold so much potential. If you love ideas like this, I'd love to invite you to subscribe because we're building a full series of Trash to Treasure garden transformations, and your support truly helps keep this small family project alive. And as you watch, think of one friend or relative who loves gardening but doesn't have much space. If this video gives you even one idea, please share it to WhatsApp and Facebook so more garden lovers can discover it too. To everyone who watches, shares, and follows along, may you be blessed with a long life, strong health, and a small corner of earth that keeps surprising you in beautiful ways. One rainbow bottle stained glass glow border. Imagine stepping into a quiet corner of your garden where the sunlight feels softer, almost as if it pauses just for a moment. Along the edge of the soil, simple glass bottles rise gently from the earth, catching the light in shades of green, amber, and blue. Nothing here is loud. Nothing asks for attention. Yet somehow, everything feels alive. As the sun moves, colors spill softly across the ground like fragments of stained glass. The garden seems to breathe differently here, calmer, warmer, more patient. What once held drinks or sat forgotten in a corner now becomes part of a living border, guiding the eye and the heart at the same time. There is beauty in how imperfect each bottle stands. Slightly tilted, slightly different, yet perfectly at home together. Flowers lean closer, leaves catch the light, and the soil below feels gently protected. This border doesn't separate the garden, it invites you deeper into it. In moments like this, you realize that beauty doesn't come from buying more. It comes from noticing what already exists and giving it a second chance to belong. A simple line of glass becomes a quiet reminder that even the smallest spaces can glow with meaning. And as the light slowly shifts across the ground, the garden leads you forward, toward another idea waiting to unfold. Two, broken plate micromosaic border. Imagine walking slowly through your garden and noticing something unexpected beneath your feet. A soft line of color curves gently along the soil, pieces of plates once part of everyday meals, now resting together in quiet harmony. Nothing here feels broken anymore. Each fragment seems to remember its past while offering something new. The surface catches the light differently as you move. Some pieces glow faintly, others remain calm and muted, like memories that surface only when the moment feels right. There is comfort in this border, not because it is perfect, but because it isn't. Each curve, each space between pieces, feels intentional in its imperfection. As flowers lean toward the path and leaves brush against the mosaic, the garden feels more personal. This is not decoration for display. It's a quiet conversation between time, touch, and patience. A reminder that beauty doesn't require wholeness, only care. In this space, the past becomes part of the present. Broken plates become storytellers. And as your steps follow the gentle curve of the path, the garden invites you forward once more, toward another idea waiting softly just ahead. Three, Candy Jar Vertical Garden. Imagine standing beside a quiet fence where life doesn't just grow from the ground, but gently floats at eye level. Clear glass jars hang softly, each one holding a small world of soil, roots, and quiet persistence. You can see life happening inside, delicate threads reaching downward, searching, trusting. The beauty here isn't loud. It's patient. Light moves through the glass, warming the soil and revealing the hidden work of growth. Roots press gently against the surface, reminding us that life doesn't always need space to expand, only care. This kind of garden feels intimate, almost personal. You don't just see the plants, you understand them. You notice how they lean toward the light, how moisture gathers along the glass, how even the smallest space can become enough when tended with intention. What once held candy or spices now holds something more meaningful: time, attention, and renewal. There is something comforting about this transformation, as if the garden is quietly telling us that nothing is ever truly wasted. And as your eyes follow the gentle line of jars along the fence, the space opens again, guiding you toward another simple idea, waiting to turn everyday materials into quiet beauty. Four, Terracotta Crown Ring. Imagine standing before a small circle of earth where time seems to slow. Around it, fragments of terracotta rise gently from the soil, forming a quiet crown. Once part of whole pots, these pieces now carry a softer purpose, not to hold, but to protect. Their warm tones catch the sunlight differently throughout the day. In the morning, they glow softly. By afternoon, they deepen in color, holding warmth like a memory that refuses to fade. Nothing here is sharp or demanding. The edges are worn, kind, and familiar. Flowers grow more confidently inside this circle, as if they sense the care placed around them. The soil feels calmer. The space feels held. There is something comforting about knowing that even broken things can still create stability. This border does not seek attention. It offers reassurance. A reminder that beauty doesn't always arrive whole. Sometimes it arrives in pieces, arranged with patience and love. And as your eyes follow the gentle curve of the clay, the garden quietly invites you onward, toward another humble idea, waiting to be rediscovered in its own quiet way. Five, Rope and Wildflower Cottage Path. Imagine a path that doesn't tell you where to go, only gently suggests it. A soft rope curves through the garden, guiding your steps without urgency, without rules. It feels less like a border and more like an invitation to slow down. Wildflowers lean toward the path as if curious. Chamomile, small daisies, and quiet greens soften the edges, turning every step into a moment of calm. The rope itself carries stories in its fibers, shaped by time, touch, and weather. Nothing here is perfect, and that's exactly why it feels right. As you walk, the world seems to soften. The air feels lighter. Even the ground beneath your feet feels more forgiving. This kind of path doesn't rush you forward. It encourages wandering, pausing, noticing the small things you might otherwise miss. There's comfort in its simplicity. No sharp lines. No strict boundaries. Just a gentle reminder that guidance doesn't always need to be firm to be meaningful. And as this quiet path curves ahead, it leads you onward, toward another idea waiting softly in the garden, ready to reveal its own quiet magic. Six. Sea pebble and shell border. Imagine a quiet corner of the garden where the air feels lighter, as if the sea were never far away. Along the edge of the soil, smooth pebbles rest beside delicate shells, forming a border that feels both grounded and free. Each stone carries the memory of movement, shaped slowly by water, time, and patience. The shells catch the light gently, reflecting soft hues of cream and pearl. Together, they create a rhythm that feels calming, almost like listening to waves from a distance. Nothing here asks for attention. Everything simply exists in harmony. As grasses sway nearby and small flowers lean toward the light, the garden begins to breathe differently. This border doesn't divide, it connects. It softens the space, inviting slow steps and quiet moments. You might pause without realizing why, drawn in by the calm it holds. There is comfort in knowing that even the simplest elements, once touched by nature, can carry deep beauty. A handful of stones, a few shells, a sense of peace woven gently into the ground. And as this shoreline-inspired edge guides you forward, the garden opens once more, toward another idea waiting patiently to be discovered. Seven. Reclaimed wood story frame. Imagine stepping into a garden where time feels gently held in place. A frame of reclaimed wood surrounds the soil, each plank carrying marks of its past. A faded edge, a softened corner, a quiet history beneath your fingertips. Nothing here feels new, yet everything feels alive. The wood doesn't try to impress. It simply supports. Leaves stretch outward, roots settle deeper, and the garden seems to exhale with relief, as if it knows it's being cared for. There's comfort in this kind of structure. Not rigid, not perfect, just steady. The frame holds space for growth, reminding us that strength doesn't have to be loud. Sometimes it's found in patience, in reuse, in choosing to give something old a new role. As sunlight drifts across the grain, shadows move slowly, marking the passing of time. This is where stories settle. Where hands once worked, now life quietly continues. And as the wooden border grounds the space, it gently guides your eyes forward, toward another idea waiting to be discovered, shaped not by perfection, but by intention. One. Tennis ball soft path edge. Imagine a garden path that doesn't take itself too seriously. One that invites a smile before it asks for attention. Along the edge, soft yellow shapes rest quietly in the soil, tennis balls, once full of motion, now offering calm guidance instead. Their surface has softened with time. The bright color fades gently under the sun, blending into the greens and browns around them. What once bounced across courts now rests peacefully, helping define a path meant for slow walks and thoughtful pauses. There's something comforting about this transformation. It reminds us that joy doesn't disappear when its original purpose ends, it simply changes form. Children might notice this border first, drawn by its playful spirit. Adults follow, surprised by how something so simple can feel so welcoming. As you walk, the path feels lighter, less formal, less demanding. The garden begins to feel like a place meant not for perfection, but for presence. For moments of quiet laughter. For slow steps taken without rush. And as the path curves gently ahead, it leads you onward, toward another idea waiting to show how even the simplest objects can still bring warmth and wonder to the spaces we call home. Nine. Puzzle piece memory path. Imagine walking a path made of memories. Each step rests on a piece that once belonged somewhere else, part of a puzzle once scattered, now gently brought together again. The pieces don't try to match perfectly. They simply belong. Soft colors blend into the soil, while small flowers lean close, as if curious about the stories beneath them. There's something comforting here. A quiet reminder that not everything needs to fit perfectly to feel complete. The path feels personal, almost familiar, like revisiting a place you once loved. As sunlight moves across the ground, the puzzle pieces glow in subtle ways. Some reflect light softly, others stay quiet and grounded. Together, they form a rhythm that guides your steps without urgency. It's a path meant for slow moments, for reflection, for wandering without a destination. This border doesn't tell you where to go. It simply walks with you. It honors fragments, memories, and moments that once felt unfinished, now forming something whole. And as your feet follow the curve of this gentle path, another idea waits just ahead, ready to show how even the smallest pieces can create something meaningful. Bottle plus pebble hybrid border. Imagine a place where different materials meet, not in conflict, but in quiet harmony. Glass and stone rest side by side, each bringing its own story, its own weight, its own history. Together, they create a border that feels balanced, calm, and complete. The glass catches the light gently, offering soft reflections that shift with the day. The pebbles remain grounded, steady, reminding us of patience and time. Neither competes. They simply coexist, shaping a border that feels natural, honest, and deeply human. As you walk alongside it, the garden feels more alive. The contrast invites your eyes to wonder, yet nothing feels overwhelming. It's a reminder that beauty doesn't always come from sameness. Sometimes it's found in the quiet harmony of differences. This border doesn't ask to be perfect. It asks to be present, to hold space, to guide gently without demanding attention. And in doing so, it becomes a quiet metaphor for life itself. As your journey through the garden reaches its final edge, you may notice something subtle, a sense of calm, of completion, of belonging. The kind that lingers long after you've stepped away. If you made it this far, thank you for spending this quiet moment with me. I'd love to know which border felt most like you. The glowing bottle edge, the jar garden wall, the warm terracotta crown, or the mosaic made from broken plates. Tell me in the comments what you already have at home, and which idea you're brave enough to try first. And if this brought you even a small spark of inspiration, please tap like, subscribe if you haven't, and share it with someone who dreams of a more beautiful garden, but thinks they don't have the space or money. Until the next video, may your days be peaceful, your health be strong, and your backyard grow more beautiful with every season.